a commentary, but more answering a question. A young man asked me, how do I become a professional gamer? So I'll it to the perspective of someone listening as a high school kid or junior high kid, not an adult. I guess the first most important thing to become a professional gamer is that you have to realize that this is a job. In fact, it's more than a job. It's a way of life. If you want to become a professional gamer, you have to realize that you're going to have to put in more than 40 hours every week into one game. And you have to enjoy this game 100% of the time. You can't get mad at this game. You have to maintain a clear head and be able to keep an attitude of improvement and consistency and be able to take criticism from anyone, whether you want it or not. You have to. If you can't do these things, then you're gonna get frustrated with the game. You're gonna go on tilt. You're gonna get mad. You're not gonna want to play it, and your dream's gonna be done, and it's over. So, and you have to remember, it's a full-time job. It's not a part-time thing. It's not, I play 10 hours, I get the mad money. No. You actually have to put the time into this. You have to want this more than you've wanted anything in your entire life. And that's insane. That's saying something. You have to want it to be your one and only dream forever, because that's how much effort you're going to have to put into it. You're going to have to put literally your entire being into this game. You have to remember, it's a job. And I'll throw a statistic your way. 0.08% of high school football players go on to play in the NFL. 0.08%. That is incredibly low margin. That is an incredibly low percentage. And I think we can assume that that translates well into a video game like League of Legends, where even if you're a challenger, you're not necessarily a pro player. And that's because you have to be able to play as a team. Even if you were the best player in the world, if you cannot play with a team, okay, then you can't become a professional player. You have to be able to work in a team environment. You have to be able to scrim. You have to be able to play with other people on your team, even if you don't like them. You have to put your personal feelings aside. You have to. It's like a job. It's not like an actual job either. In that way, though, because you're going to be playing with people that have never had a real job. You know, in terms of oh, I'm packing groceries or I'm manning a cashier. They don't have that work experience, so their views on work might be a little bit skewed, and that's difficult to work with. You might have skewed perspective of how work works, and that's okay. You have to realize that you're going to be working with people from all different backgrounds, and that's just difficult. And then the other thing is you have to be consistent constantly. You can, even if you're an S tier or a tier 1 player, if you're an S tier player sometimes, but all the time you're not an S tier player. You're a tier 3 player. If you're it's a bell curve. You can't be you gotta be consistent. If you're not a consistent player, you can't be a professional player. If you only play professionally some of the times, if you're only a professional level player some of the time, you're not a professional player. You're an average player. So you need to realize this. You need to go, okay, I'm not a professional player. I'm consistently this rank, not consistently professional. I'm sometimes professional, and that is not professional. That is an average player that can sometimes play like a pro. And I think that's an important thing to realize. Just because you have one good game does not mean you have the potential to be professional. Okay? You need to realize this. That's very important. And you have to have the attitude, like I said, of improvement. And that goes even after you become professional. Just because you're professional doesn't mean all of a sudden you're the best player in the world. You're God. That's not how it works either. You have to sit down and you have to consistently improve forever. Not only do you have to consistently play well, you have to consistently improve too, because other players are always getting better and the skill ceiling is always rising. And that's what that's the hard part. You have to really put your soul into it. And I guess that's really my answer, is just, it's a job. You're gonna have to put your entire being into it. You're gonna have to really want it, and you're gonna have to be one of the best players in the world. And on top of that, you're gonna have to be one of the best team players in the world. It's not an easy task. But for anybody that wants to become a professional player, I fully support you, as long as you're realistic. It's that hard. And you have to be willing to just do above and beyond everything you thought you would have to do to become a professional player. Because if you're the 0.08%, then you have what it takes. But if you're not, then it might be better to have other goals. That's all I have to say about this. If you liked the video, share, thumbs up, subscribe. I don't really care, as long as you enjoyed it. Have a good day.